So, like I said in the last video, today we're going to be reviewing For Your Eyes Only, and then I'm going to be reviewing the rest of the Roger Moore era, and then we'll be getting to the Timothy Dalton era, but let's start. So, the opening teaser shows Blofeld not having his face shown, trying to kill Bond in a helicopter. Now, I'm thinking this is Telly Savalas' Blofeld, but his face isn't shown, but I can tell because he's got a neck cast, and that happened at the end of On Her Majesty's Secret Services that he got one during a fight. Now, when I review the film Never Say Never Again, I'll explain why Blofeld looks like um that. No, his face is not shown, but this is one of the worst opening teasers. I mean, the stunt works fine and everything, but it's a terrible send-off for the character, and they don't even include Diamonds Are Forever Play because it just didn't work with the character, and yeah. So, other than that opening teaser, this is one of the best films in the series, in my opinion. Not one of my favorites, but one of the best because it's got a great, down-to-earth, serious performance by Roger Moore, little use of gadgets for once. It made it go back to the basics based on the books of Ian Fleming, a great villain, a good Bond girl, and actually some character development. I think Melina Havelock, played by Carol Bouquet, is actually one of the better Bond girls because she actually has character development. And as we see at the beginning where Bond gets revenge, he kind of just realizes through the movie that revenge is not the answer. And so he tries to tell her that based on his experiences. And I kind of like that, actually. It was actually a pretty interesting story arc. The action scenes aren't over the top. Nevertheless, though, they're still pretty exciting, including some good ski sequences, some good fight scenes, some great stunt work, and lots of great stuff. The movie is a thriller, but nevertheless, it's got wall-to-wall action. It's pretty action-packed, and it has a great sequence where Roger Moore shows his good acting. Topol plays the sidekick in this movie, and he is awesome in this movie, and he's in my favorite sequence of the whole film. And there's another really interesting character who's his girlfriend, who's actually Pierce Brosnan's wife. She was my favorite Bond girl in this movie. Well, I mean, Valina's great, but she was good in this movie because I don't know, she was just interesting, and she wasn't in the movie enough. And unfortunately, she died of ovarian cancer in 1980 or 1993, and I felt bad for Pierce. The worst thing about this movie is definitely Baby, this character. She's a figure skater, and she serves no purpose to the story. She is just so annoying. I really wish they didn't include her in the film. I don't know why they did. Julian Glover's in the film, and he is the only actor, I believe, that's been in Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and James Bond. This guy's awesome. So tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Octopussy, hahaha, funny name, and Never Say Never Again, and a Battle of the Bonds video. But for now, I'm going to be reviewing The View to a Kill. I really want to like this movie. I mean, it's got a great villain performance by Christopher Walken and some awesome stunts. My favorite is where they fight on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. But the two Bond girls suck, and while I like Roger Moore, he's way too old to be playing Bond. It is cringeworthy when he's getting it on with Grace Jones and Tanya Roberts. It's just like creepy. And other than the great stunts but done by Bob Simmons and others, the action just looks terrible because he just looks so old and unconvincing in them. So while it isn't the worst, it sure as hell isn't the best. The best thing about the movie is definitely the theme song by Duran Duran. It's one of the few that I've actually downloaded on iTunes, and it's just an awesome song. But the movie itself is meh, maybe worth checking out for Christopher Walken's performance and some stunts, but overall, I say skip this one. And like I said, tomorrow I'll be doing the Battle of the Bonds thing between Octopussy and Never Say Never Again, so look forward to that.